Okay. All right. So, hi everybody. Let's get started and we'll do our hello clap. Butter, marmalade, and jam. Let's say hello as quiet as we can. Hello. And now we'll say it loud. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as loud as we can. Hello. I see your mouth moving. And now we'll say it slowly. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as slow as we can. Hello. And now we'll say it fast. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as fast again. Hi. And now we'll say it nicely. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as nice as we can. So hi everybody, so nice to see you all today. And did you happen to look out the window and notice anything on the ground? That was, you see, is it Misha want to say?
No, on the floor.
Oh, you saw snow! Yay! It's winter! It's winter, isn't it? Yay! It finally came. So we're going to make snowflakes today, and I have some good books to share with you. And the first one I want to read, I think it's just a pretty story, and I hope you guys like it.
What are you doing?
Wait a minute, I can't get it.
And it's about.
You're yelling.
You're yelling.
Stop it.
We've been talking a lot about how the seasons change, haven't we? We've been in fall and we've talked about animals that hibernate and how the leaves change color and fall off the trees. But now we're truly getting close to winter. And the first day of winter is December 21st. It's not winter yet, but we're starting to see signs of winter. So it's cold and there's snow. And you guys are probably, did anybody go out and build a snowman yet today? I see Miss Amy's giving the thumbs up. Did anybody go build a snowman with that snow out there? Not quite enough snow, is there? No. Well, I'm going to read my first story for you, and this is called Goodbye, Autumn, and Hello, Winter! Yay! This is by Kenard Pak, and I love it. It's just beautiful, and it kind of tells us the story of how the season changes over from fall to winter. So I think you'll recognize a lot of the signs as the fall and the autumn goes away and the winter comes. So let's see if I have my book here in there for you. So, hello, late autumn afternoon. And autumn is another name for fall. Hello, leaves. Hello, the leaves say. Now that the wispy winds have come, we fall from the oak tree branches and are swept to the sky. And we say, hello, robins and cardinals. And the birds say, hello, we're ready to fly far, far south. So the birds fly away to warmer weather. And we say, hello, horse and sheep. There's the horses, there's the sheep. And hello, deer. And they say, hello, soon it will be cold and we'll stay inside our stables. We're eating the last of the leaves and the berries, and our fur's becoming thicker for the coming winter. So the animals get warmer coats in the winter time, just like we wear coats in winter. Hello, chrysanthemums and daisies. And they say, hello. Even though it's colder, the sunlight warms our leaves and petals. We'll stay a little longer until winter comes. But now there really aren't any flowers left at all, are they? Hello, setting sun. And the sun says, hello. The evenings are longer and the shadows reach farther across the street. So the sun is actually lower in the sky. And I don't know if you guys notice this, but when I'm in my house sometimes, the sun seems to be blinding me because it's so low and direct. So it almost, when you're outside, maybe you feel the sun seems so strong because it's low. It doesn't get very high in the sky. Hello, clouds. Hello. We cover the sky like a downy, soft blanket. So we've had some gray days. Today is kind of a cloudy, gray, wintry day, isn't it? Hello, North Star. And the star says, hello, peeking between the clouds, I shine on the darkest night. You know, when you go outside and look at the sky, it's so crisp, the air's so dry, you can see a lot more stars in the sky this time of year. Hello, evergreens. Hello, our pine needle branches shiver in the wind while you sleep. So evergreens are the trees like our Christmas trees. They don't lose their leaves. They have needles and they stay green all winter. So we call them evergreen. Hello, silent night. Shh. I quiet the juniper and maple trees. Look at the sky. This maybe is what it looked like last night while we were sleeping. Hello, frost and icicles. Hello. We decorate the windows and hang from the eaves. I can see the icicles dangling. We haven't gotten any icicles yet. That's when we get a lot of snow and it begins to melt and freeze. Hello, snowflakes. Hello, we fall in a white misty curtain and muffle all the sounds around you. Goodbye, autumn. Wave goodbye. Bye, autumn. It's a white landscape, a wintry white landscape. Hello, winter. Yay! It's winter. No yard work. All right, well, I hope you like that one. I just think it's a nice way to think about how the season changes from fall to winter. And I have a song to sing about that. I think we sang it before, but I'll just show you the picture. And it talks about the fact that we have 4 seasons in the year. So we have winter, when it snows and we wear a coat. We have spring, the season of spring, where the flowers begin to grow on the trees. We have summer, when the leaves turn green and it's hot, you can go swimming. And we have fall or autumn, the season we just left behind, when the leaves turn colors and begin to fall. So here's our song. So, and let's count our seasons too, because there's 4 seasons. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So here's our song, and it goes like this. I'm gonna put this here. My little look up high. Not quite high enough.
It's Kris.
Let's see.
It's Kris.
Yes.
It's snowing outside.
It's snowing outside. Is it snowing now? Yes, it is. How perfect. I'm so glad the weather cooperated with story time today. All right, well, I'll just hold my paper up like this, and you guys can clap at the right times. I don't know if I can clap. So the song goes like this. There are 4 seasons in the year. There are 4 seasons in the year. Winter, spring, summer, fall. Now stop and say them all. Winter, spring, summer, and fall. Okay, should we try that together? There are 4 seasons of the year. There are 4 seasons of the year. Winter, spring, summer, fall. Now stop and say them all. Winter, spring, summer, and fall. So here's another verse to help you remember the season. So in winter we wear a coat. In spring the flowers start to grow. In summer it is hot. In fall the leaves will drop. Now we say our seasons. Winter, spring, summer, and fall. Yay! All right, well, are you ready for another story? Actually, let's sing a song about snowflakes. Since you said it's snowing again, let's stand up and sing a snowflake song. So are you ready? Here we go. Snowflakes falling, snowflakes falling on the ground, on the ground. Now we're going to be whirling, twirling snowflakes. Whirling, twirling snowflakes. Whirling, twirling snowflakes. All around, all around. Yay! Okay, all right. So now I'm going to read my next story. And this one's kind of funny. I hope you like it. It's called The Thing About Yetis. So maybe, do you guys know what a Yeti is? A Yeti is an abominable snowman. So some people think they're monsters, but this Yeti is a really nice, friendly monster. So this is by Vin Vogel. The Thing About Yetis. Now, abominable snowmen live where it's very cold and wintry all the time because they're snowmen. So you would think they like snow all the time, right? So let's see. Let's see about that. The Thing About Yetis by Vin Vogel. It's got a nice little hat there, ready for the winter. The thing about Yetis is that Yetis love winter. They love waking up on snowy, quiet mornings and drinking hot chocolate with their favorite stuffed toy. Hot chocolate. They love sliding down the hill on their bottoms and building big snow castles. They love pretending they're Godzilla, another scary monster. And they love ice skating, Yeti style, on their belly. Yetis make the best snowballs on the planet. Whoa, look at the size of those snowballs. And they make the best snowmen too. But sometimes winter can be tough, even for a Yeti. And I don't know if you guys can see that, but it says swoosh, So the wind is blowing. So I don't know, when it's a cold, windy day, it's hard to take sometimes. And I guess even when you're a Yeti and you live in a wintry landscape, it's hard for you to handle that wind and cold too. After all, it says, Yetis get cold too. Really, really cold. And when their snowy fur finally dries, oh, it gets a little poofy. On those days when Yetis can't get warm and the box of hot chocolate is empty, what do you think they do? Yetis can get downright crabby. So here's a little secret for you. The thing about Yetis is that sometimes they miss summer. They miss playing outside for hours and hours and hours on long sunny days. They miss looking for creatures by the sea and having sea monster beauty contests. Yetis miss building big sand castles and pretending they are Godzilla. They miss zipping down splashy slides on their bellies. They miss wishing on a shooting star and the glowing light show of hundreds of fireflies and the sound of crickets on warm summer nights. Well, I forgot what that sounds like. I forgot what that looks like. The thing about Yetis is that Yetis love winter because on the very coldest, wettest, windiest winter days, Yetis know just what to do. They make the warmest, coziest, calmest summer day right at home. Huh. How about that? I don't think you guys are ready to make a warm, cozy day inside your house yet today. You're ready to go outside and play in some of that snow, aren't you? All right, well, I think we should sing another song because if you're gonna go out, wow, it's really coming down now, isn't it? Oh boy. You know, if you're gonna go outside and play in the snow, you have to dress properly, don't you? So we're gonna sing a song about the things that we wear in winter. So what are some things that you guys wear in the winter time? Anybody want to say something you put on before you go outside in the cold, Cecilia?
A jacket.
A jacket. All right, so let's sing this song. The jacket on my body keeps me warm, keeps me warm, keeps me warm. The jacket on my body keeps me warm all winter long. You know what? I have a little jacket here. Maybe I'll put that on. I'm going to get dressed for winter. All right. So what else do we wear in winter? A hat. A hat. All right. You want to put your hat on? You can pretend to put your hat on. I'm going to put my real hat on. So the hat on my head keeps me warm, keeps me warm, keeps me warm. The hat on my head keeps me warm all winter long. What else do we wear in winter? You guys can shout it out.
A scarf.
A scarf. All right, I'm going to wrap my scarf around my neck. And you can pretend to wrap your scarf around your neck. The scarf on my neck keeps me warm, keeps me warm, keeps me warm. The scarf on my neck keeps me warm all winter long. What else do we wear?
Gloves.
Gloves! Yeah, we got gloves today. Yay! All right. So I'm going to put my gloves on. You can pretend to put your gloves on too. Here we go. The gloves on my hands keep me warm, keep me warm, keep me warm. The gloves on my hands keep me warm all winter long. What else?
Oh, better than
You guys, I hear you all together. What are you saying, Cecilia?
boots.
Boots! All right, pull your boots on, guys, on your feet. Pull your boots on. The boots on my feet keep me warm, keep me warm, keep me warm. The boots on my feet keep me warm all winter long. Is there anything else? Maybe when we come inside and we get something hot to drink, what do we call that?
Hot chocolate.
Hot chocolate. Okay. So, but I'm going to shorten it up to cocoa because it's easier to say. The cocoa in my belly keeps me warm, keeps me warm, keeps me warm. The cocoa in my belly keeps me warm all winter long. All right, guys. I'm all dressed for the winter. I'm going to go outside now, so I'll be back in a little while. All right. Bye. All right, I was just joking, but I have a good story about a hat and a little animal that's looking for a hat. So I gotta take. I'm really getting warm in here. My goodness gracious. I'll just keep my hat on for the story though. So this is called. And I love Minerva Louise. She's this little chicken. She's so silly. She always gets everything confused. She lives on a farm and she only knows what life on the farm is like. And she's never been to school and she doesn't read books. And so she can only know what she knows from watching. So this is called A Hat for Minerva Louise, and it's by Janet Morgan Stoeke. And she has lots of stories. So if you like this one, we have lots of other Minerva Louise stories in the library.
I have that one.
You have? Who said that? I didn't hear. I can't hear. Tate said, Tate, you have this one? Do you? Tate, you are so grown up now. All right. So this is a hat from Minerva Louise, and it's so silly. So here she is. It's the morning. She's on the farm, sitting in her little hen's nest, and she's looking out the window. And it's a morning just like you guys saw when you woke up. Is it still? Yes, it's still snowing. Yay! Minerva Louise loved snowy mornings. Look at her. She's smiling. She's so happy it's snowing. Well, her friends didn't like them one bit. Like they all stay in bed and roost together. But she's going out. They stayed inside all day with their heads tucked under their wings. But not Minerva Louise. She couldn't wait to go out and explore. Are you like Minerva Louise? Do you like to go out and explore? Or do you want to stay inside and put your head under your wing and sleep? Everything was so beautiful. It is pretty, isn't it? When the white touches everywhere. Oh. She wanted to stay out all day long. All day long. But it was too cold. Brr. So what's she going to do? She said, if I had some warm things like you, I could stay out and play. So she's talking to the scarecrow. She notices he's wearing clothing and she thinks, that's what I need, some clothing. So the first thing she went to look for was a scarf. She said a scarf might help. She went into the barn to have a look around. And she found something that looked like a scarf. What is that?
A hose.
A hose. That's not a scarf, is it?
Yeah, that's a hose.
Yeah. She thinks it's a scarf. No, she said, this is too big. So she
It
kept.
has a hose.
And then she found something to wear on her feet. But she said, oh dear, these shoes are too big. Are those shoes? Are those
Yeah,
boots?
gloves.
Those are gloves. Silly Minerva Louise. I told you, she gets everything mixed up. But then she spotted something. Ah, a hat. That's just what I need. So, is that a hat, guys?
No.
That's a flower pot. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Not this, she said. She's gonna walk into things, isn't she? Oh, and not this one either. She tried to put a boot on her head. Silly Minerva Louise. This is too heavy, she said. Well, then she walked around looking and she said, there must be a hat around here somewhere. Do you see any hats in this picture?
Yeah.
You do, but she doesn't. She doesn't even look up. And actually, guys, she doesn't even know what a hat looks like. So if she found one, I don't think she would know it was a hat. Minerva Louise looked outside. Everyone had a fluffy white hat. So the trash can has a hat, the car has a hat, the silo has a hat, even the lamp has a hat.
Oh, everybody has a
Are those
hat.
hats?
No. No, there's no.
They're snow, aren't they? They're just snow. I wonder if, when you look outside today, look and see if there's any hats on your car or outside on your lamp post. Let's see, okay. Oh, then she saw somebody and she said, oh, your hat is wonderful. She sees the snowman with a real hat. Oh, oh my, look, what's over here? So it's the same color as the snowman's hat, isn't it? What color is that?
Right.
On the hat? Pink. Is that pink? And look, she spotted something pink. She spotted something pink over here. Maybe she found herself a hat. She did. She said, a hat, it's perfect. But there's a string attached to it. Oh, look, she said. It's two hats. Are those hats, guys?
No, they're gloves.
Those are gloves. They're mittens. Well, that's okay with Minerva Louise. So now she has, look at that. She has a hat for her head and a hat for her tail. And that's the end. Silly Minerva Louise. Oh, I like those stories. I think she's so funny. She always makes me laugh. My favorite one is when she visits the farm for Easter. So, but we have a way to go for that, don't we? For an egg hunt. Okay, well, we're time to make our snowflakes. So let me get them down for you so you can see what we're doing today. So these are really fun and kind of easy to make. So I'm going to show you what we do. So for this, craft today, you need a piece of paper, just a white piece of paper. And the first thing we're going to do is fold it in half. And then we're going to fold it in half again. Okay. And then, after we fold it, we're going to open it back up again. So now we have some lines. I think you can see those lines, right? And I'm going to cut right along those lines. So first I'm going to cut it one way.
No thanks.
I don't know. I hope I said you needed scissors for today's craft. I don't know if I said that. And then I'm going to cut the other one in half. And the other one, the other piece in here. So this is enough to make 4 snowflakes today. Right? And then I'm going to take this piece of paper and I'm going to fold it in half. And then I'm going to fold it in half again. All right. And now you're going to see that there's a part that has the fold and there's a part that has the open. So we're going to hold it so that the fold is along the bottom and the open is at the top and on the side. So we have a folded side, 2 folded sides, and an open side. Okay. And the next thing I'm going to do, I gotta bring this up so you can see what I do. Somewhere in my pile I had a crayon. I'll get another. Oh, there it is. Okay. And I'll turn my, I'm going to make a little, just make a little line along this open side. So that's going to be my cutting line. That's just kind of help you know where to cut. So I'm going to turn my camera down this way so you can see what I do. And so on my open edge, not my folded edge, on my open side, I'm just going to draw sort of a, kind of looks like a fan. Can you guys see that? There, a fold. Like a half of a circle. And that's going to be my cut line. So I'm going to cut that right along that area. Okay. Now it looks like I have a fan, right? And then at that point at the bottom, I'm just going to make a little mark. Okay. I'm going to make a little mark like a dot. And from that point, I'm going to draw some lines to the top of the fan. So those are going to be my cutting lines. So I think you guys can see that there. Okay. And then I'm going to cut along those lines. But I'm going to stop when I get to that point. Don't cut past the point or you'll cut your snowflake in half, which is okay because you can cut another one, but I'm just going to make some, I don't know if you guys can see. I'm cutting along that. I know I can't see it on my, I'm cutting along the line. It looks very bright to me. All right. And now, when I'm all done, I'm going to open it up and ta-da! There's my snowflake. Okay, so, and you can make more of those, and it's kind of fun. You don't have to do this, guys, but it is kind of nice before you, well, you can do it after you open it up, and maybe just trim some of your little edges off. That just makes it look a little more snowflakey, but you don't have to do that. So, but I'll do a few of them because I think it looks more like a snowflake. So I'm just cutting little points off so you can kind of see what I did here. And I'll go all the way around. But again, you do not have to do that. The first time I made these, I didn't, and I thought it looked nice. But I just wanted to make it look a little more snowflakey. Okay? After you make a bunch of these guys, the next thing you're going to do is get some yarn. Can't find my end. Oh well, just pull that whole thing out. There we go. Now I got plenty of yarn here. Oh, it just keeps going and going and going. Ugh. Now it's tangled. There we go. There's the end. Okay. And I'm going to cut a nice piece off. So my piece is it's pretty long because I'm going to make a lot of snowflakes on here. And then I'm just going to lay the yarn out. Lay the yarn. Get that other piece out of the way. And I'm going to take my tape. Whoops, did I pick up my tape? It's behind me. And I'm going to lay the snowflake under the yarn and put a little piece of tape right in the middle. Like that. And so then I'm going to just string my snowflakes all along the yarn until I have a whole bunch of snowflakes on the yarn. And then you can hang that up, hang it up in your window, or send it to your grandmother, or give it to your grandmother, or make them as presents for people to decorate for the days that we don't have any snow. All right, so it was so fun to be with all of you today, and I hope you go outside and play and enjoy the snow. All right. Bye. Thank you. Bye. Bye. All right. Enjoy the winter.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. See you next time.